Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you a review on the the Dart Sound Thunderbolt. My bad. So, yeah, I finally got the Thunderbolt, and turn it over. Yeah, and I paid only $14 for it because I got it on sale. It was $10 off at Target, and there were two. I kind of want to buy a second one now that I got this one, but because I want to paint it. But knowing me, I'm probably going to find it while I'm freaking thrifting one day. So I'm going to just leave it at that. And it takes 6 double A's. Keep that in mind. So, anyway, so let's get to the review. So, it usually retails for $24. Got mine for $14. You get a 15 round banana mag. You get these 2 removable sights. And you get this cool freaking it's not original. Another blaster did this too. You get this cool stock that is adjustable, but also removable. So you could use this on your flywheel, or not just flywheel, but certain other Nerf blasters like the Tri-Strike here. Let me get it. You can use it on this. So it's a tight fit. So you give it a brand new stock. There you go. And everything like that. And you can also use your Nerf stocks with the Thunderbolt. And it's not even that uncomfortable. You also put in the other various stocks that are used with Dart Sound and everything. So kind of pisses me off with the whole Mark 3 not. Was it Mark? Yeah, it's Mark 3. The whole Mark 3 not working and everything, and this thing works perfectly fine. I hope. I really hope. Keep that into caveat. Ever since that whole thing that happened with the Mark 3, every single Dart Zone thing I'm expecting to break. So, you might be hearing a lot of weird noises. I just dropped some things and I'm just not acknowledging it till now. So anyway. What else is there? So I got this because not only because it was on sale, but also I was gonna use this to replace the Mark III in the Dart test. And I I tried printing out the test to show you guys what it's gonna be and everything. The printer didn't work, and it got to the point where I took my katana and I threw the printer across the room. And I cut it up with the katana. Well, it's a wooden one, so I'll post a picture of it. My philosophy is that when machines don't do their intended purpose, they should be destroyed with all freaking prejudice. I actually ordered from Out of Darts the replacement part for the Mark III, and it never showed up because the package was determined to be undeliverable. Which is BS, because there's an office in my apartment. All packages should just go there. And I did put down the proper address. I know that. So I'm getting my money back. And I'm questioning, should I just try to buy it one more time? Try to fix the Mark III? Or am I going to just tear it in half with my bare hands? We shall see. But comparatively, it's like, whereas all the stuff I got with my Mark III, the accessories, worth $30. Because considering that I'm not willing to buy this thing for $25 and I get fairly similar accessories, that says a lot. So, anyway, advertisement on my book, The Epic Cassius Crossroads at authorhouse.com. So with the printer messing up, I can't scan in my drawings. So either I'm going to have to hire someone to draw the art for my book, or I'm going to have to learn how to use my tablet again. So yeah, there's that whole printer thing. Never buy HP, guys. Never buy HP. But yeah, that whole thing has screwed me over big time because I just finished editing the book. Book 2. So yeah, I almost did not make this video. Like, I'm just very anxious. Like, I had a whole scheduled thing to sell blasters tomorrow, and I'm like, nah, I'm just staying home. Like, I want to go to the gym too because I gained 7 pounds. This is not my weekend. Anyway, on to the review, people, because that's what you came here for. FPS, look at that, 103.9. This is good. It's not like pro levels, but it's good. Accessories, you saw you got the cool stock, you got the mag, you got the sights. The sights don't work with anything else other than this blaster, really, so it's not that good. But I think the stock itself is just really neat and everything, and it kind of just helps you get into like another type of stock and everything. It makes it that the other ones are not useless. You have uses for them. And you get a nice mag out of it too. Like, yeah, it's not 18 rounds and everything, but it's slightly shorter than an 18 round mag, I believe. I don't have one near me. But though it has the curve to it, so that's another thing. But it's not bad. I wish it came with 2. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it's good. The accessories, they're not bad accessories. Not really worth getting a blaster for, but sling attachment point. That's a problem. It doesn't have any. It's bad. Comfort. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit interesting because I do find that the stock is not that uncomfortable at all. It's a little small because you see this. Look, my face is gonna be right here. So doing that, you would think like, oh, it's going to be a problem. I'm not going to see this right. I got to use the other eye. No, it's perfectly fine. It works perfectly well and all that. It's just a little awkward because I want to put my head right here, but yeah, it goes right there. And the stock it does reach a long enough point where it's like, you know what? This is not bad. It's pretty good. And again, I could just always replace the stock, because it does feel a little bit awkward on the longer ones, but yeah. So, but the thing that is uncomfortable is the trigger release. I really got to extend my finger for that. Let's show it off. See, look, because I'm revving it up, it's just loud. And it's like, oh, I need to, I'm hitting it with like the very tip of my nail. But it does fall out pretty good. So, there's that. And there's another thing with this. I gotta have to pause. Came back. So another thing that kind of adds to the whole comfort to it is that it can take the Buzzbee drum mag and it, like a glove, and it doesn't get in the way. Though I've tried using the modulus stock attachment thing that holds the mag, and it's not comfortable with the drum mag in there. But it is possible. It just presses against my Adonis physique and my muscles, my beautiful oily muscles, and it's uncomfortable and all that. So yeah, but even left-handed, I think it's actually not bad at all. I have a left-handed draw, people, so never get into a gunfight with me. So comfort, I'm gonna say it's okay, just because of the whole mag thing does bother me. Looks, I think this thing looks like the plasma repeater from Fallout. Not from Fallout, from Halo Reach. But it into kind of like the silhouette. But other than that, it's like it's very odd to me because it's really sci-fi looking, but the detail on it is weird. It kind of has like this stitching kind of thing. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Voltinator. Like this might be like a hodgepodge. And yeah, and it feels like this whole front grip should come off too. Which probably might have originally had the capability to do that. Just looking at it, like I assume like take it off, it might come off. But yeah, it's like, it's very weird. It's like it does have like a cool sci-fi look to it, but it's just so hodgepodgey in its design that I think like if I painted steampunk, it'll go. But look at the jam door, it's like slime. Like what's going on here? And why is it called a Thunderbolt? And all that. It's like, it's very ergonomic. It really feels like something you would see like in some AI art or something, like sci-fi gun, and it's like they generate this, or just generic sci-fi looking gun, like a prop. And I really want to paint this into steampunk look. That's why I kind of want to get a second one. So yeah. I want to say it looks okay. Like, it's not going to confuse people for a firearm, but well, that's what the thing is for. But I don't think it looks cool. It doesn't catch my eye. Profile. Yeah, no one's confusing that for a firearm, even if it's in all black. That's good. Tactical points. Well, that's 2 on top, and one of them is kind of useless because it's married to its own sight. So, yeah. And then it has the stock, which is technically its own tactical point. So I'm like, I don't want to say it's good, because I tried using the other darts on accessories, and they don't really work on this thing. They don't really want to fit right on it. Rockets, it could actually use the rockets, but only on the front tactical rail. And it's not in properly. Like, all elite tactical things kind of like, they stay on through friction. So, it's okay. Mega, it can't use, sadly. Internals. I don't know what this thing looks like internally. I saw an image of it and it looked fine to me. And so it's okay. And modability is also okay. Apparently you could turn it into a half dart. You could put a half dart mod in this. Practicality. Now, this is just a harder hitting strife, essentially. It's another one of those strife blasters, the semi-automatic types. And yeah, this thing's practical. It hits harder. It goes faster. Straight out of the box, you get a decent mag. You get good darts and all that. You get a good stock and everything. And even if you have accessories that you like, you could attach some of them onto this thing. If you have a drum mag, you could attach it into it. It is highly practical. And for that price, it's really good. Like, let's think about the other blasters on the market. Like, what other flywheel blaster is currently on shelves? The Storm Charge. Well, that's $5 more. And what do you get out of that? You get the 10 dart round mag, and you get a suppressor. Did it come with a stock? I don't remember. It did, but it was a really cheap stock. So you get all of that, and it's a little bit harder to open, but there you go. But it has a barrel attachment lug, so there's another thing. And then the Moto Blitz is still on shelves, which has a cool thing, but you can't really put certain accessories on it. And it only has one mag, 10 round mag. So it's like, yeah, you get $5. You get to save $5. Go buy more darts. I think you could buy some more darts. I'm not sure on the prices. No, it's like $10. So if it's on sale for, like, even the Storm Charge is like $25 on sale. It's 14. You could buy the darts, yeah, or a little pack of darts. So yeah, it's more practical than what's currently on shelves. Very good. Price $25. I would not pay for it, but $14 really good. This thing on sale, buy it. And $25 is like, I wouldn't pay for it, but it's not a bad deal. If you need a competitive blaster, or you want just it's not really a competitive blaster. Those things are firing 200 feet at least. But you want like a decent blaster, here you go. $25. There you go. There it is. Results. Tie between good and okay. And all that. So, definitely a buy. And if it's on sale, even $5 off, buy it. I was so surprised at how good this thing was. And everybody recommended it, so it probably was going to be good. But being burned by the Mark III, I was like, nah. But $14, I couldn't pass up the sale. And after fiddling around with it and going, like, this is my go-to. It's going to be the thing that replaces the Mark II. Because even if I fix the darn thing, I'm never going to pick it up again. I know that for sure. Because I'm just so burned out on it that I want to tear it apart. But I love how it matches really well with this drum. Like, the colors aren't perfect, but it looks nice. I want to paint this thing up, make it all steampunk like everything else. Don't know where it's going to fall in the lore. Maybe this is just a little extra thing. Well, unless maybe I go with some white on top. Maybe this could be the skull gun. My brain's starting to tingle, people. Yes. No, because this thing kind of obscures it. So it would have to be some sort of thing that is really like obscure. Oh, that's like an obscure weapon. Maybe I could give it to Marshall. He's kind of weird. Okay. But anyway. So, definitely a buy. Get yourself this blaster. Especially if you have this drum. If you have this drum, like you just found it thrifting, and you don't have a blaster for it, here's your blaster for it. And again, 103 feet. It's like, you just rapid fire that stuff. It's like, wow, this was so fun to play with. Okay, it's like, sometimes I get these blasters and I'm like, it's like I fool around with it, and like this one is one of those, like I'm always running around with this in my house. So yeah. Well, thank you all very much. Thank you for putting up with me, making it this far through the video. Just some like, kind of felt like just talking, you know? Don't talk up to a lot of people these days. Thank you all very much. You all have a nice day. Bye-bye.